Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Back's got it. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And they've got the returner Corral. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Jayhawks churn out another first down. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Jayhawks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaks loose at the 40. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Works his way inside the 10. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the three-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The Jayhawks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the... Second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. And now the handoff. moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Unleashes the stiff arm. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Butler. Caught quickly. He shreds the tackle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. Fights off a defender. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Snags a quick throw. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to pass. It's Butler. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Movement here from the tight end. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer it before halftime. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Defense is coming after him. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throws to the tight end. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense has picked up the football going the other way.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the... Also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion sets up a third down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Van Dyke. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. It's a fake. Looking to throw it. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? And he's out of bounds here on the return.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Here's the handoff on a counter.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
He's escaping the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Kansas. The defense adds 6 points.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. When this linebacker's been hitting people all day, he finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on the football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
It's a run to the left. Breaking free at midfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's swarmed by the defense.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Butler. Pressure is coming. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Give it to the back again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Caught quickly, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve.